Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good
Can you
morning.
hear me?
Good.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep, perfect. Thank you.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm a little bit stuffed up today, so I may be difficult to understand. So excuse me. My allergies are acting up here in the spring,
Okay.
so I get stuffed up, and
Well,
really, there's nothing I can.
what's the stuffed up? It's like kind of a, I don't know,
Yeah,
like a
just stuffy. Yeah, just congestion in
congestion.
my
Yeah, that's what you call. Okay.
nasal, yeah, in my nasal passage, and so it makes it difficult uh to be clear. So I'll try to
No,
be
no,
as clear as
that's fine.
possible. Plus I can't breathe through my nose, so my mouth dries up a lot, so
Uh,
it's horrible, very difficult. But let me go ahead and share my screen. I hope you're well. We were doing the sense stress reading sample, and
right.
we left off with the your mother and daughter having a talk here. And yeah, I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
right here.
That
Let me
was
go
right. Yeah.
ahead and share my screen. Did you have a chance to listen to the sense
No, I
stress?
didn't. I
No.
should. I didn't like. I was so busy last couple of weeks. Yeah. Yeah.
If you can, it's not. I mean,
But do
it'll
they
just be
have this
helpful.
dialogue in the sample? Only the
No.
yeah, okay. All right.
Just the sentences on the worksheet. Unfortunately, they don't. Uh, because I think our content guy is having ChatGPT help him with these, but he does all the audio stuff. So
Okay.
if he did everything on audio,
A lot.
it would
Yeah.
be a lot of content. Yeah. So let's see here. We left off with yeah, I get it. That's daughter right there. Now remember what we're doing here. You're picking words to emphasize to change like the
Right.
implied meaning, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
That's right.
you go ahead and kind of get your bearings here. Maybe you can start with daughter in your head, but
Yeah.
we're right here in terms of where we left off.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I'm the bad guy here.
You know how I would read that? Yeah, I get it. I'm the bad guy here. Like
Okay.
putting it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm the bad. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah. I get it.
possibility.
I'm the bad. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. It's not you. I mean, because it says we're all part of this family. That's what mother said. So okay,
And we all have to contribute.
we
Yeah.
all have to contribute. And then oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I get it. I'm the bad guy here. Yeah. Okay. That's not what I'm saying. I just want us to have a clean and organized living space.
Well, you might want you wouldn't want to say living space. If you're going to
Space.
emphasize anything there, you're going to emphasize living space.
Say it again. So
In terms of our basic stress. So you
yeah.
said, I just want us to have a clean and organized living space, and you probably wouldn't
Okay,
go
living
up and
space.
if
Okay.
you were going to emphasize anything,
Because
right?
space is everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Living space. Okay. Not your room. Not your room or mother's room or whatever. Like it's just living space. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Okay. That's not what I'm saying. I just wanted to have a clean and organized living space. Okay. But she's saying my room. Her living. I'm a bit confused about. Okay. So this living space is her room, right?
Is everything just like the
Everything.
whole? She's talking about the whole house,
Okay.
and her
Okay.
room is part of the living space, right?
Okay.
So
Part of it. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Right. Right. Because cleaning my room is the key to world peace. It's
that's right. Yeah,
sarcastically, I guess. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, key to world peace. That's right.
Yeah. Okay, this is not productive. Let's try to have a more respectful conversation about this. Is that all right?
I thought that was good. This you
Okay.
emphasize not, right? This is not productive. Yes.
Okay.
That's where I would have gone also.
Fine, I clean my room. Can we drop this now?
Okay, good. So you emphasize drop.
Yeah.
If it were me and I was the daughter, I would have got given a little bit fine. I'll clean my
Oh,
room. Can we drop this now? Just like so that was great. And you probably did okay with fine. I just would have maybe, you know what I mean? I
even
think the
further. Yeah.
daughter, yeah,
Fine. I'll clean my room. Can we drop this now? It's more
yes,
like kind of a kind of fed up or yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Let's all make an effort to help each other out. I think is that fine? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Let's
okay.
all make
I,
an effort to help each other out. Yeah. I don't know.
I think she wouldn't have emphasized anything. Thank you. Let's all make it, maybe all.
Yeah. Let's all make an let's all make an effort to help each other out. Okay. Sure, Mom. Whatever you say.
Okay, you could that, and then you think about the daughter. Sure, mom. What probably like sure, mom. Whatever you say, like probably just the way you said it. I don't think she's gonna. There's not anything there. Whatever you say, probably not, right? So okay, that was pretty good. The snotty teenager, the mom trying to be mom. Okay.
Right.
So we'll get more
Interesting.
practice with this. And I just want you to remember also what we talked about in types of stress. Like sometimes you're not going to, like that's where living space comes in. We weren't emphasizing it in the terms of sense stress for any implied meaning. It's just a verb, right? Like, I mean, gerund. And so that's not what I'm saying, or that's not what I'm saying. I just want us to have a clean and organized living space. So that would just be your basic stress, I think. So don't forget that as we continue.
So
Just
sorry,
your,
I completely lost. Could you say it again? Sorry.
yeah, I'm going back up to this line where our
Yeah,
second
yeah,
line today,
yep,
where you said that's not what I'm saying, right?
yeah,
Which I
yep,
think that's fine. But then
yep.
she's just going, I just want us to have a clean and organized living space, and just as basic stress
Right.
there, rather than any kind of implied meaning, right? I think the mom is just being matter of fact. If she's going to emphasize anything, it's going to be not, and then maybe just do basic stress for living space, you know?
So it doesn't really living will be a little bit of stress is not not depending on this context. That's what you're
Right.
saying. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Living
exactly what
space.
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
It's
wanted to
just
have a
your,
clean and organized living space. Yeah.
that's exactly right. Exactly. Perfect. So,
Okay.
and all I'm saying is don't forget that as we continue. Right. You're not going to emphasize everything all the time. Because remember what they talked about, like if you're emphasizing everything, it loses its meaning, right? What you're saying. So
Right.
we're going to talk about, so this is more modulation, is just using pitch, intonation,
Right.
pace, tempo, and power volume to not sound monotone
Right.
when you're talking. Okay, so um so that what they ask you here, pitch. Let's go ahead and uh have you pick up here, starting with try exploring. We're talking about pitch, intonation.
So read it.
Yes, please.
Okay. Try exploring your vocal range by saying one sound like short A, with change in pitch from 1 to 10, with 1 at the lowest pitch and 10 at the highest. These changes in pitch or tone can be used to express different emotions.
So they're telling you to like go, and like explore your range. You don't have to do that. Maybe when you're by yourself, you can
Yeah.
to see how high can I go, how low can I go. Because that's going to be that emotional kind of range that you need to
Right.
find depending on what emotion you may be trying to convey, right? So, yeah, look, and you can do that on your own. We don't have to do that today or right now. But so let's
Okay.
go ahead and continue there.
So low tones are usually for serious or important things, and high tones are for showing excitement or doubt.
That's right.
Every phrase should have a different pitch, and some words will be stressed by going lower or higher than the rest.
That's right. So this is rule of thumb stuff, right? The low tones, you're going to be if you're serious,
Serious, yeah.
right? And high tones, the important thing there is excitement. I was like, hey, I'm so excited, right? You're going to be high pitched, or questions, right? Doubt, or words that express doubt. So that's the rule of thumb. That's your general pitch patterns. So what they're doing, what they're giving you here, they're giving you basic stress, some emphatic, basic, and then they're giving you also new information where you're just going to do volume. Remember, you're just going to go up in volume a little bit for the blue, and then use your pitch for the red ones.
Okay. Yeah, so for these kind of a colored words, I know what he did, something like this. But I don't agree with it.
There you go. Yeah, that's exactly right. Maybe you overdid it a little bit, but I like it because you're exploring that range. I know what he did, but I don't agree with it.
I
Yeah,
know
sure.
what he did, but I don't agree with it. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And I do I do think you should overdo it maybe a little bit, right? And then
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
back a little bit. It's better. So that's terrific. That's exactly right. Let's try number 2.
I have to disagree. Pizza from Chicago is by far the best. By far the best.
There you go. By far the best. That's right.
By far the best. Yeah.
I have to disagree. Maybe, right? Pizza from
Yeah. It's a bit
Chicago.
lower tone. Disagree, I guess. Yeah.
Well, they're asking you you're going the red ones. You're going up,
Oh,
maybe,
is that the how is
or
that
it
the
could
way?
be. I have to disagree. It could be low. Now that you mention it, yeah, I think
Because it's like kind of a yeah.
a
Oh, okay.
serious.
Because it's yes.
Yeah, but it also disagree is also doubt, right? So
Right.
I think you could. I do like your point there. I never thought of it that way. You could go low. I have to disagree. Pizza from Chicago is by far the best.
Okay.
The,
But
and
this red intend to be with a higher tone.
Well, it's telling you to use that emphatic stress, which is going to be more a higher tone, as generally, especially if it's excitement or doubt. But as I said when we started this, there's no one
Yep.
way to do this, right? Everybody has their voice. So, okay, let's try. And this one, I think for sure. Let's try number 3.
Yeah. I'm scared. What should I do?
That's right.
Thank you for inviting me to the funeral. I'm really sorry for your loss.
Really sorry for your loss. And that one, I think you're absolutely right there. Is that when you're going to use those low tones because it's serious, it's solemn,
Okay.
it's a
Yeah, it's
funeral.
yeah, that's true. After I read it, it's a bit yeah. Thank you for inviting to the funeral. I'm really sorry for your loss.
Okay, good.
Are you sure you want to tell him that? He'll fire you.
Very good. That's exactly right. Yeah. The contrast, are you sure you want to tell him that? He'll fire you, right? And then you're gonna go up in volume there.
Are you
Uh
sure you want to tell him that? He'll fire you. Yeah.
Outstanding. Yeah, that's exactly right. So go back through these sentences. These obviously are very generic sentences.
Right.
And we're going to do more with this, and we're certainly going to spend more time with intonation for sure. But this is just to kind of introduce you to these concepts.
Right. Right.
Because we're going to spend, except for uh, power, we're not going to spend a lot of time with volume, but we will be talking about pace and intonation, pitch in a
Right.
lot more detail. So let's go ahead and read about pace here.
You can do the same thing with your pace speed up for less important phrases, then slow down for key points.
That's right.
Yeah. Try to change your pace according to the meaning of the following sentences. Okay, that's instructions. Okay. Okay. Um, she runs fast like a rabbit, but he walks slowly like a turtle.
That's right. Yeah, if I'm reading that, and again, you're going to want to listen to that, but I'm thinking fast, you're talking about something fast, you're going to probably read that fast. Slow,
Yeah.
that's exactly right. Okay, very good. Now, some of these words in these next sentences, think you're slowing down the word, you're maybe stretching out because it's a key point.
Mm,
So keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be a group of words, it can be one word.
okay. The deadline is tomorrow. You really need to get this done.
That's right.
The second one probably the same. Yeah. My boss is
Well,
oh
what
yeah.
you did there, I'm sorry to interrupt, but what you did by you really need to get that done. That's that stretching out that word. That's the important one. Exactly right.
Okay, great, great. Um, my boss is always asking me to stay late. I'm sick of it. Yeah.
Or you might even, I'm sick of it.
Okay. Oh, like a faster, maybe. I'm sick of it. Yeah.
That might be one way too, for
Yeah,
sure.
but yeah. Okay. Uh, how do you know all that? All of that? I haven't told anyone. It's kind of strange. Yeah. How do you know all of that? I haven't told anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Have it your way. I'm just making a suggestion.
That's the way I've always
I was
read
just,
it. And reading the second one quickly, slowing
yeah,
down for the one, have it your way. But in all of these, because all of these are two sentences, right? I could
yeah,
see you could easily reverse it, and speed up for the one where you slow down. Like it all depends on what you believe is important, I
more
think.
important. Yeah,
Yes. And so you're going to slow down for one, you're going to speed up for one. I don't necessarily believe there's one way to do each sentence, right? You have
yeah,
latitude. Okay, so yeah, and if it were me, I would slow down here and speed up there just the way you did.
I did.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. So slowing down for words and phrases, key points, or speeding up for the less important things with pace. Let's do volume now.
Yeah. Put in even more variation by changing your power or volume. Increase your volume for the words that should be highlighted and decrease it for the ones that don't need to stand out. Um, yeah. It's almost important to go up a little with your volume when you use a proper noun, such as a name or book title. This information is hard to anticipate, so it needs to be said clearly. Yeah.
And go a little bit with anticipate. It is going to be a wide A.
Anticipate. Okay. And so stress is on. I thought it was,
it's on the second one. Anticipate, yeah.
but still not the schwa. Yeah.
The schwa is here.
Okay, but A is not schwa.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Either. Right.
Okay. And anticipate and anticipate.
There you go. Anticipate.
That's right. Anticipates. Okay.
Just like anticipation.
Anticipation. Yeah. Anticipate. Okay.
That's right.
Exercise.
Now,
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I to interrupt. So, proper nouns. And remember the new information we were talking about types of stress. Right. It's going to be keywords, but you're going to go up in volume for these proper nouns a little bit. Okay. So.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
That's right.
Yeah. I will be going to Amsterdam on vacation next week. My friend has been reading a book called The Elegant Universe by Brian Greene. He said it's good.
You say it's good? Yeah, that's good. Very good. And the only one where you're really going to go up in volume is here, right? You see the exclamation point. These other ones, you're just going up in volume a little
slower,
bit. Slower, yeah. Or slowing down. That's right. Now, number 4, you're using volume for these. What are the contrastive? Because you're giving the 2 options there, or you're talking about 2 different things.
I said I wanted volume, right? I said I wanted artichoke pizza, not anchovy pizza. How do you, I know this word, but anchovy. Okay. Anchovy. Okay. Anchovy pizza.
That's right. That's right. So
anchovy. Okay.
I said I wanted artichoke pizza, not anchovy pizza.
I said I wanted artichoke pizza, not anchovy pizza.
That's right. So you're going to volume and pitch a little bit. Right. So we're using a lot of these together.
Yeah. I said I wanted anchovy pizza, not artichoke pizza, not anchovy pizza. Yeah.
That's right.
He saw on a sign that said, "No reporters allowed." No reporters allowed.
Yeah, you're giving a quote. Reported speech with the information that's on the sign. So you're just going to go up a little bit. So it says here, one of the keys is to keep these 3 elements independent of each other. Sure. But it's also another key is using them together when you should, right? Volume and pitch, maybe pace and, slowing down and pitch, all of that stuff. You can go up, you can use them together, you can use them independently. There's no rule for how they should be
Right.
used. You can use them together. And then this is, I think, important. The more you play with these variations, the more control you have over them, and then you start to learn your method, your preferred method of expression using these.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, plenty of right ways to do it. Right, plenty
Right.
of
Yeah.
right
I mean,
ways.
like it's more like a learning by listening all these TV shows or people talking or yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how did they use these three
Right.
techniques?
Right.
So the next time we will do the um, practice sheet, and
Right.
they've updated. So they give us a bunch of pitch, then they give us a bunch of pace sentences, and then they give us a bunch of power sentences. So we can do all of them. We can do
Yeah.
some of them. However you want to do it. It's not a bad idea to do all of them. So
Yeah.
I'll
Well, why
share.
not? Yeah. Why
Yeah.
not
Yep.
do all? Yeah.
So next week we're doing also on Wednesday, but for me it's going to be an hour earlier. That's right, because
It's
you're
now
moving
yeah, our time also changing, right? Yeah.
on Sunday. That's right. Um, so I will see you next Wednesday for you, same time. But I've got you an hour earlier. So, and we'll do this practice sheet, which I will share with you, so you can
Thank you.
take a look at it and listen to those.
Yeah, yeah, I
if you
will.
have a
I
chance,
will.
if you have a chance. Oh,
Right.
the other thing, but just before I know we're out of time. The other thing I can do for both of them is share the PDF presentation that has videos of them. Um, for
Oh yeah,
all of this stuff.
yeah, I got it. I have the access, but actually
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not. Yeah, yeah, but I'm not actually looking at the videos at all. So the maybe I should. Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. You can, and
Yeah.
like going back to what we were talking about like
Right.
watching the news and stuff. Well, these videos are handpicked, so uh,
Okay.
that'd be worth your time. And also for the modulation, you have access. So I don't. I'm share with you on the platform, and let me know if you want me to share the PDF with you, and I will.
No, no, I have everything. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I think like as
Uh,
long as it's shared with the platform. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. So I'll see you next Wednesday. Have a great week. Thank you.
Bye. See you.
Bye bye.
Bye.